Vas-y, c'est ça. Tire maintenant. Tire. Tire. Plus fort. Plus. Encore. C'est ça. Tire les deux.
This has been Eamon Darbali's life for the past year, trying to figure out how to live in a broken body that no longer does what he wants. Darbali was shot 7 times, part of the bullets still lodged near his spine. Paralyzed, with some ability to move his arms, it is exhausting to do even the smallest thing.
Ça va prendre du temps, donc chaque jour j'ai des petits gains. Chaque jour donc je gagne un petit peu au niveau au niveau physique, au niveau mental, psychologique. Je gagne petit à petit en fait.
He was close to death in the days after. For 2 months, he lay in a coma, and despite his weakened state, he survived, and likely saved many others from dying too. A year ago, a gunman stormed this place of worship, breaking the solace of prayer, killing 6 men and injuring 19 others. It was a hateful and targeted mass murder, and one that Darbali almost missed. He arrived for prayers late that night, somehow walked past the bodies of the first 2 victims, past the gunmen, realizing too late what was happening and deciding to do what he could.
Mon réflexe, j'ai essayé d'essayer de minimiser le nombre de victimes. C'est pour cela que je voulais qu'ils tiraient sur moi et pas sur les autres.
That moment allowed others to escape. Darbali's decision to make himself a target means he is now considered one of the heroes of that night.
Heureusement, je n'ai pas eu le réflexe de me fuir. Je me dis que même si je me suis blessé, et j'étais gravement blessé, heureusement, je serais, comment dirais-je, j'aurais la honte toute ma vie si j'aurais pensé à me fuir et laisser les autres.
He put it like that and start shooting.
All in all, it lasted just minutes. But the worshippers had their back to the door when the shooter stormed in, and in the open space had little place to hide.
We changed color to change the ambience in the mosque and to forget about the bad ambience that we had. Many traces of shooting here.
They have cleaned and repainted and repaired to try and diminish the tragedy, but they have left one vivid reminder.
The trace that we kept, trace of bullet.
One bullet hole fired into the bathroom door, and the person behind it somehow still survived.
It's like a miracle. That person was safe.
Mohamed Labedi says some things have improved over the past year. The community's relationship with police has changed, but the racism remains.
If you go in the street and have they look at you with hating, it's not good. You will have not a good life. You will be sad with that, and especially for women.
If anything, racism seems emboldened, with far-right groups in Quebec marching publicly on 2 occasions since the shooting. That comes as no surprise to Karim El Abed, who was tired and decided not to go to mosque on the night of the shooting, and so was saved. He says he's never felt particularly welcome in this city.
We feel in danger because we face people who are very radical in their ideas, in their values, and their values are very different from us. We are here because we want to live together.
El Abed says he knows people who are now leaving because they feel nothing has changed since the shooting, and he doesn't want to be part of any memorial of those events.
Just to protect myself, because I don't need to remember this tragedy, really.
J'étais caché comme ça. Lorsque j'entends des balles qui arrivent, je mets la tête en avant. Lorsque j'entends pas de balles, je le regarde.
Saeed Akjour was there that night. He arrived for prayers on time, which meant he quickly became a target. At first, he had no idea he was hearing gunshots. He hid and eventually took a bullet in the shoulder.
Je l'ai senti tout de suite, c'est comme un coup d'un couteau qui est rentré. Oh, j'étais conscient, je suis blessé.
Akjour saw his friends fall that night and thought he too might die. His recovery hasn't been easy, but he has been able to return to work part-time, into the parts of his life that give him some joy.
Je suis fier d'être Canadien et aussi j'ai l'aspect québécois aussi.
Amender Bali finds his own moments of happiness with his children on his weekly visits home. He has not lived here since the shooting. It is a fourth-floor apartment and not adaptable to his wheelchair. Canadians have donated tens of thousands to build him a new home, but it is still not enough.
Hop.
And he has not yet figured out just how to be a father with his physical limitations. His son Ayoub refuses to believe his father will never walk again, never play soccer again.
Lui, il ne veut pas accepter ça. Donc, c'est ça. Moi, je me dis, ok, toujours Ayoub, on garde l'espoir dans la vie. Si on n'a pas quelque chose, on a d'autres choses. On peut gagner d'autres choses. On perd des choses, mais on peut gagner.
Ayoub!
Derbali, too, feels attached to this place, this city, what he calls his community. It is still the place he wants to raise his children and rebuild his life.